Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm Amethyst Raven and I am on today to do another journal flip through. This one is my winter into spring journal, which basically starts end of January through Imbolc and ends just before Ostara, and then I've got a spring one or an Ostara one, I can't actually remember, that starts for Ostara, which is 20th-ish of March. So this is just a picture that I got off of Google, I think, and I just love the fact that it just encompasses that kind of transitional period between winter and spring, where it's still really cold and it does not feel spring-like at all, but things are starting to grow. I mean, I've had daffodils for a couple of weeks. Our what they call crocuses are starting to pop up and things, and it's only been the end of January, so stuff is happening. So that's what this journal is. It is ginormous. It's got 4 signatures. It's that wide. I don't know what that is in inches, but it is. And I've just used some pretty kind of like blues and yellows and pinks fabric to cover it. So let's try and fit it in screen. So that's my inside cover, and there's still a lot of space for adding things into it, so there's a lot of empty pages and things that need to be decorated. So because it is, these journals, they are ongoing, and they'll get added to every year. So like I say, a lot of, it's not kind of in order, but it's just this time is just kind of sprinkled throughout the journal. And this is Witch Wednesday's ebook, Wheel of the Year for Imbolc. And this was when I made it, so it just says, this is from last January, 20th January 2024. This journal is a celebration of the time of the year where winter still allows the ground to appear to be resting, but spring is approaching and nature is slowly starting to wake up and directing its energy into beginning to grow. Imbolc begins this process on the 1st of February. Officially, it marks the first day of spring. However, where I live, spring starts more around Ostara, around the 20th of March. Therefore, this journal commemorates this between time. As the ground wakes up, so will I. Until then, it's a time to preserve energy, plan and plant seeds for the year. But don't worry too much about taking lots of action. Every day is a gift. Take each day as it comes. Summer will arrive soon enough. So in the meantime, appreciate the season and every second within it. So I've made lots of tags for this journal. And so there's lots of writing space. I think I did that because it's so bulky that you can't really write on any of the pages. I mean, I do try, but it's easier to sometimes write on a tag and just shove it in. So there's some... This is going to be an awkward flip through, isn't it? 10th of February. My crocuses from last year. Just a little envelope pocket that I made. With some cute paper in a cut and collage type book. Some of the correspondences of Imbolc. Just some collage. More bits of tags. Weather is weird this time of year. It can be -1 degree on Friday and by Sunday it'll be 12 degrees. The other day I saw it was 20 degrees in the Highlands with winds of 90 miles per hour. Interesting observations that I make. This is a tissue box, Kleenex box. I thought was cute. Some Edith Holden, some of this gorgeous paper from book that I've got. Bit of Poe, obviously. Amethyst, so also February is my birthday month, and amethyst is my birthstone, so there's a bit of information about that in here. Incantation: February will be filled with good health. February will be filled with an abundance of wealth. February will be filled with opportunities. February will be filled with happiness. February will be filled with success. And so it is. That is, I think that's magical crafting. And that is magical crafting. So also, a lot of the time I go away in February, so I've put a little bit about travel and some safe travel things in there. Holiday spell when you're going on holiday. And this is just a little travel-y bit collage that I made. Another tag. Can't go. This is also from a Kleenex box. Laughter under the sun, dancing under the moon, vinyl records being spun. Some of it is general observations I'm not going to share with you because they're just about my life that you don't care about. That one particularly was about the recycling being collected. Here's a recipe for bird cakes, a bit of Edith Holden. Not cakes made of birds, sorry, cakes for birds. Not like a chicken pie. More Edith Holden. Just random collages. A lot of the time I just put random collages on so I can add stuff to it later. Or just pages out of ephemera books. This is cute, isn't it? It's like a skull, but it's all leafy and mushroomy. This is a page. This is the Imbolc Sundown Candle spell, which is actually also the spell I put into Belle's tag for mine and Belle over at Bellaboo Creations tag swap. And this was what I used for the Imbolc Sundown spell. I used black candles and it calls for some greenery. So this was some freshly cut eucalyptus from my garden. This is a picture of a squirrel and it says here, apparently January the 21st is Squirrel Appreciation Day. Every day is Squirrel Appreciation Day at my house. And there's this little bit of info, not info, little verses. Some more info about Imbolc, an Imbolc incantation. You'll see a lot of this book stuff in my Fanguary mix over the last week. What's in here? Oh, more tags. Bits and pieces. Stuff about January. This is another bit of a Kleenex box. I really like the I just like these boxes here, the tissues, and they just sometimes have motivational quotes and stuff on them, which is nice. This is another tag to write on, or journaling cards, I say. Picture of my cat on the table that's covered up for the winter. Some stuff out of a magazine that I thought looked cosy and this time of year-esque. This is like some old wallpaper I got in a pack of like vintage paper and stuff I bought off eBay. More Witch Wednesday's ebook stuff. Just notes about what I'd done. More tag. This was my Imbolc altar last year that I made for my sunrise ritual. I didn't do a sunrise ritual this year for Imbolc because last year when I did it, the sunrise is so late, it starts to get really trafficky, so it's not really very peaceful. So I just get up and do things in my house. There's various spells. And some more bits and pieces about what to do. This is just some deli paper. More tags. More tags. These are just bits from the magical planning planner stickers that she releases each month. Some more tags. Woof. Edith Holden bit about February. Empty pages. This is cute. When I bought this Edith Holden book, someone had already written stuff in it. So I think that's lovely when you get second-hand books and it's got people that have owned it in the past. Bit of them in it as well. That says, "Sweet pea cut to 6 inches in Feb. Remove all old growth." That's adorable. This is pictures from last year, my daffodils and my poinsettia, and it says, "Poinsettia is starting to rest its roots after it's been blooming across the winter. The daffodils start to take centre stage, overshadowing that which was previously front and centre, the epitome of winter into spring, but we still have some winter left. We can still rest yet." And then I had some further thoughts. Let's not forget that despite this being a period of rest and planning, there are some fun celebrations along the way. My birthday, Valentine's Day, and our holiday. So last year it was my 40th birthday and my husband took me to New Orleans and we saw Stevie Nicks, and then we went to Salem for a few days and then Boston for a few days. It was amazing. This is another tag. It's actually really hard to do a flip through of this journal. I didn't really think about it, but I've got to hold it up because it's so heavy. Otherwise I'll just flop over. This is from Edith Holden, but it's a little poem that she's written. Just cute. Ooh, there we go, halfway through now. I can rest it down a bit. That's just some seed bomb labels from Magical Crafting that you can make seed bombs and gift them to people. I obviously got the labels and then just couldn't be bothered to make the actual things. I go to Glastonbury quite a lot and they have these like furry magazines, and there's always bits in it that talks about something, so they have like a spotlight on herbs. I know this was for December, but I quite liked it, so I put it in there. Another little tag. I try and use actual junk in my junk journals as much as possible. Look at this funny little dog. This is just a page out of a magazine. So I try and make tags out of like just old boxes and things. Some random collaging. There's my silly cat looking through the door. He doesn't like to have the barrier of glass to look outside. He likes to actually have the door open, and obviously it's very cold. There's my little key. Just an Alice page that I thought was kind of Valentine's-y, because we're into the Valentine's-y bit now. Various self-love spells and that sort of thing. A mint sauce recipe. A couple of Imbolc tarot spreads. This is one that I did this morning, so I'm filming this on the 1st of February. And some Magical Crafting spells. Cute little fold out journaling card. I love this paper as well. Look at the pomegranates. This is a little collage I've done. It's just some tea. And this is just a little bit of journaling about my Valentine's Day last year. My husband got me this rose quartz candle once, and this is a box from it, and it smells delicious. That was my Valentine's card from the dogs, dog and cat, Harley and Loki. That's from my dad. That's the Valentine's card from my husband, because we love to go to Vegas. Then the mood board from Magical Crafting last year. Bit of info about the goddess Brede, or Brigid. Bit of info about raspberry leaf. Some more tags. More breed info. I like to pronounce it breed. This was the page I was looking for that I forgot that I'd used in this journal when I was making Belle's tag. I knew that there'd been an Edith Holden snowdrop page somewhere, and I couldn't find it, so I ended up just hand drawing a snowdrop. I think she was pleased with it. She said it looked really nice, so that's good. But and it made me learn how to draw a snowdrop. But yeah, I was looking for this page in my books, and it wasn't there because it is here. This is big journaling card, 22nd of February. The rain was sideways. I was worried because the cat was outside and it was hailstoning. Just some more journaling tags and whatnot. Those pictures, like the wolves and the squirrels and stuff, they're from Paper Outpost Digitals. Some bits from the ebook. Call it an ebook, but I printed it out, so I started to make it a book. Just some journaling cards from the Which Wednesday ebook. And obviously, as well, I am an Aquarius. Well, not obviously, I'm an Aquarius. I could have been a Pisces if I was born later in February, but I'm not. I'm an Aquarius. So this is just a section about Aquarius, really, and a bit of my birth chart info. So the page about Aquarius, that's from Magical Crafting. And this is a book I had. And this again is from Magical Crafting Spell Candle. And some of, like I say, my birth chart info. I'm actually going to make a journal about my birth chart because I keep thinking I need to look into it more and I don't. So if I actually like put pen to paper about it, then I might learn something. Air, because I'm an air sign. Some personal reflections page. Blank pages, blank pages, blank pages. More Paper Outpost. Says, so I went to the dog for a walk, and on the way I saw these lovely catkins. I was on a get back to nature walk with Loki. I fell over shortly afterwards. I put my wellies on for the first time in ages, and obviously it was a little bit slippy, and I walked up a bit and I had forgotten what it was like, and I just fell over. But we did not have a fall because we're not old enough to be having a fall. We just fell down. But then I came home all covered in mud, so everybody I saw, I was like, try not to look them in the eye, because you know what it's like. The first thing you check when you fall over is, did anybody see? Second thing you check is, am I hurt? Nobody saw, but it was evident I fell down because I was covered in mud. A couple more journaling cards. Some like little baby animals. Danny Dyer. My friend got me a mouse mat of Danny Dyer on it once, and the mouse mat kind of warped after a few years, so I took out the inside and I put it in here for some reason. Who knows why, but it's never a bad thing to randomly come across a picture of Danny Dyer's face. So this is last February, Tuesday the 20th of February 2024. It says, I'll be going on holiday next week, and once home it will be March. I'll only have 10 or so days left till Ostara. This journal stops for Ostara and the spring one begins. It saddens me how quickly this time has passed, but I also feel like I've done and still doing all I can to savour and live every second. And that is the end of my winter into spring transitional time journal. But we have one thing to add to it, because you may have seen mine and Belle's over at Bellaboo Creations tag swap video for Imbolc. So I have my gorgeous tag that she made for me, and please watch her video to see how she made it, and her opening one that I sent to her, and my video that is me making the one I sent to her and opening this one. So you'll be able to see this in more detail, but I need to put this somewhere. and I'm just going to put it somewhere kind of light for now, because it's got this beautiful dangle on it, which I may move and hang off somewhere a bit less likely to break, because those snowdrops are so fragile. So I'm just going to put it in a pocket. Where can I put it? And you know what, I'm going to put it near this snowdrop page, because I wanted that snowdrop, didn't I? So I'm just going to pop it in here, and that's where that's going to live for now. But I will probably take this dangle off and put it somewhere else, because I really don't want to break those snowdrops. I'm just going to pop them to the side for now. And that has been my winter into spring journal. So hope you liked it. Please do like and subscribe if you have enjoyed this video, and I will be back again with the next journal flip through in this kind of series at around Ostara, so around the 20th of March. But in the meantime, I will have lots and lots of other things to share with you. Please check out my other videos. I've got a playlist, a Wheel of the Year playlist, that has this, and it's also got the tag swap video in there as well with Belle. And yeah, I hope you have a wonderful transitional period of winter into spring, and see you again soon.